Now let's have some fun inside of YouTube Analytics. This is a very dense analytics program. You can spend all day inside of Google Analytics, but I'm going to show you around and give you the tour. But I encourage you to just go in and click all the things. But before you do that, it would be really good just to know exactly what it is you really need to know, because there's so much data in here, you could overwhelm the client and overwhelm yourself. So know exactly what you want. Go find it and then get out. But let's go ahead and look through the tour here. So where you are is when you go to your channel, you need to go to the studio. All right, so now you're inside the studio. Now you click Analytics. Now you're on the overview. Notice there's overview, reach, engagement, audience, and revenue. You can change the date up here to whatever you need all the way through lifetime, which is super fascinating. You have what's called real time, which is updating live. And I can see right now that there are people on this channel. And seeing the live count is really a lot of fun. Let's go show you that real quick. Right now, there are, let's just go see, 151 subscribers. So that gives you how many people are subscribing. And you can see this number go up and down anytime you go in there. So back to this. Now, notice that they have your top videos, your latest videos, some data about your views, just lots and lots of things on this overview. So you might get everything you need on this overview just from looking here. You can go to watch time and see all the data about watch time. Watch time is super important, especially if you're just starting out. Your subscribers, about how many you're getting. And notice that every time you hover over any of these icons after some data, you have more information about it with a link to learn more. And then also, if you're monetized, you can see your revenue. Now, once you start clicking out of this overview section, you'll see what happens. If I click reach, it's going to go to another set of tabs and another set of data all the way down the page. And this has to do with reach. And you can see how the reach just changed through time. And again, you can change the date to see the difference in reach. The nice thing about this are the traffic sources. This is actually a super important data set if you are really trying to grow your YouTube channel. Notice that most of the traffic sources are browse and suggested videos and search. This is what we send to the channel. This is what other people are looking for. So tremendous amount of information in here, and you can see over 55% is with Google search. Literally, you can get lost in here. Let's go back up here. Impressions, click-through rates, views. I like that they give you that, that it's either higher or lower than normal. Unique views. If we go to engagement, we can see the watch time views and the average view duration, which is very good, actually. Now, if you click on any of these individual videos, you can go straight to their own video analytics. But notice that they give you the quick data right here in case you're just trying to get a little bit of information. We'll go look at those in just a minute. And then the audience, same thing. You have another set of tabs up here. Notice that there are different types of audiences in this channel. And we'll go into those different types of audiences in a moment too. And then revenue, if they are collecting revenue. And also it shows which videos are bringing you the most revenue. Okay, so you can see which ones are bringing you the most revenue. So you just make more of those. All right, now if we go back into, let's go back into the overview. And let's go into see more. Once you click see more, we have a new interface that pops up. And this has its other set of tabs at the top: traffic source, geography, viewer age, gender, date, revenue, subscription, and subscription source. So all of this information is super important, and if you scroll over any of it, you have so much more information. And you can see this one just got loads of views, and I'll tell you why, because I know this video was sent out to his email list. Normally, the videos are not sent out to the email list, but this one was, and what a difference that makes, right? Instead of 1,000 views in 6 hours, it got 10,000 views in just like the first day. Very impressive. So anyway, let's go through a few of these so you can see all the data that's available to you. Geography is very interesting because it tells you where people are located. The viewer age, you can tell this demographic is an older demographic on YouTube, whereas the YouTube normal demographic is over here, but this particular client appeals more to people over 50 years old. Also notice that there are more male viewers than female. And the interesting thing is, so the revenue source here, just in case we discussed this earlier, is the YouTube Premium revenue. You can see that the ad revenue is this, the transaction revenue. That transaction revenue is the membership program that's built into YouTube. And I talked about that in the 101 video. So he's making about $400 a month from his members, about $2,000 a month on the ad revenue, and then premium. This is the shared bucket of money that YouTube collects for YouTube Premium and then gives it out to people with views, right? And then the subscription status, this is the people who watch who are not subscribed and the people who watch who are subscribed. Is always way more not subscribed who watch videos, because first and foremost, people are going to YouTube to search for something. And you can see there is always a pretty big difference between those that are subscribed and not subscribed who are viewing. And that's why all the time on YouTube videos you hear people say, hey, subscribe to my channel. All right. And then subscription source just means that where these people are subscribing are coming from, and mostly it's from the watch page itself or through YouTube search. So again, there's data for your playlists, which are super interesting. This particular one, Own Your Own Land. Again, if you click into anything, it gives you just its own data points. Okay, so how many views, how long people tend to watch it, all of the things. And also, I forgot to tell you, you can change the line charts into bar charts. Depending on where you are, you can change that back. All right, so let's go back to, and one more. Well, we'll go back for the channel up here. Now, under more, just in case you want more data, you have all of this available to you. So much. I'm just going to go and look and see this one real quick, which is the membership data. Again, these are the paid memberships. He gained 3, 5 people canceled. So you can see, and that's in the last 28 days. If I select lifetime for this one, you can see that there's a total of this many, how many have canceled, and how many are active, right? So that's how that whole thing works. And then the other thing that's very interesting is, not that it's something that you're probably going to put in your report, but I'm always interested in how people are viewing the content. And notice that, let's just go to this one right here. Let's see if I can get it. There you go. So it's pretty evenly divided, basically, between Android and iOS. But it is very interesting. I like looking at the smart TV data because through time, that has changed a lot. And so you can see here more recently that the smart TV is pretty much in running with all the other data points. So I think that's very interesting. All right. So the interesting thing about analytics, like I said in the very, very, very beginning, is that know what you want and then go find that. Otherwise, you can get lost in here with the amount of information that's available. Good luck. If you have questions about analytics, bring it to the Facebook group and we'll sort it out for you.